Hey everyone, welcome to another Tokyo Debunker episode. So this episode is season 2, episode 4. So we're gonna be with Hotarubi this time. So it's called The Forest of Logging. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we had chapter 1. Strange voices heard deep within the forest. Okay, that's a little bit creepy already. My goodness. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. Classes had finished for the day, and I was in Morkraken for my routine checkup. After all, the tests were done, and I changed back into my clothes. I sat down on a stool in the exam room. Yuri paid me no mind as he sifted through the papers on his desk. Wow!
そのカルテの記入が終わり次第、訪問診療の準備を始めるように。わかりました、ユリ。
It's already been 8 months since I was cursed by the ghouls. I don't have much time left, but I still don't have any leads. Of course, oh my god, of course. They're gonna do it and like until it's like she's nearly about to die, and then we find a lead. I don't like that at all. Ugh. Since the checkup was coming to an end, I turned to Jiro, hoping for even a small piece of new information. Jiro? I don't know. Let's... Oh, you know what? I'll just go with blood test. How does my blood test look? Oh, that sucks. I feel like it's gonna be the same thing for the other two, so Oh. Although I assume as much, I couldn't hide my disappointment upon hearing it spelled out so clearly. I hate this. Yuri suddenly jumped up for the seat, bearing down on Jiro. Aww, thanks, Yuri. I don't even know what that means. Okay. Regaining his composure, Yuri returned to his desk and sat down. Oh, whoops. I need to be careful. Unfortunately. Really? There's someone else who was cursed by this and was got treated? Okay, ouch. That's harsh, but thank you. Okay. With Yuri's emerald eyes boring into me, I nodded meekly.
よって重化妄想でも発症された日には治療が一層煩雑になりますからね。
I don't even know what that means. All these medical terms are hurting my head. Zoanthropy? Chapter 2, new revelation regarding demonic pacts. Zoanthropy. I repeated the unfamiliar word to Jiro, and he continued to organize his charts as he explained. Um.
先日この学園内でも症例があったんですよ。まるで怪異のように振る舞い始め、様子のおかしくなった生徒がてっきり怪異に取りつかれたのだと思い、いざ診察をしてみれば、その実自分を怪異だと思い込んでいる妄想性人物5人症候群の一つ、重化妄想と診断されたのです。
There's a disorder that can make you think you're an anomaly?
まあ、その患者の診察と診断をしたのは DA 総合医療センターですけど。ちなみに妄想性人物5人症候群にはかなり珍しい疾患があって、自分に悪魔が取り付いたと思い込む症例なんかもあります。
本物の悪魔と契約した我々グールにとってそれを5人と見破るのはたやすいことですがね。
Oh, right. Oh my gosh. They've each actually encountered a demon before. Yuri's confidence was convincing, but also raised a certain question in my mind. What are demons actually like? Yeah, not good. Okay, I think in here it's gotta be a little bit different than demons that you see from other like fictional. But I feel like it can't be that different. I don't know. Yuri spluttered, but Jiro answered flatly. Okay. You don't?
入学時のカウンセリングで学園にも説明しましたけど、悪魔契約の時、悪魔の姿は見てないんですよ。
Really? Wow.
お前の願いを叶えてやろうか。まるで骨伝導のように脳内に語りかけられたその声に返事をした直後、スティグマの呪文が自然と頭に浮かぶ。これが我々グールが共通して体験した悪魔契約時の現象です。
Oh. I gulped, listening intently as Yuri explained this new information.
そして昨年度、ハイド先生が発表した論文の中で、スティグマの呪文が悪魔の名を並び替えたもの。
I don't trust anything that Heidi says. I'm sorry.
すなわち、アナグラムであることが断定されました。まあ、これはハイド先生の研究がなくとも、僕はとっくの昔からその可能性に気づいていましたけどね。
So, you're saying those are actually anagrams of the names of the demons. Man, I'm thinking hard. I just like... Does that mean you all made pacts with different demons then?
その通り。察しの悪い貴様にしてはよくぞ気がつきました。
You don't need to put that last part, the rude, but okay.
まあ、これも日頃から僕の指導を受けている恩恵でしょう。ちなみに、そのアナグラムを解析すると、そうだったのか。
Whoa! I jumped, spinning around at the voice behind me. Something moved behind the privacy curtain. Oh, it's Zenji. Zenji? How long has he been here? Seeing the finger pressed to Zenji's lips, I hurriedly turned back around. Nothing. I shook my head, but the crease between Yuri's brows only grew deeper.
怪しいですね。そのカーテンの方向に何か見つけたのを隠しているのでは？
There's nothing in there. I don't have to be honest. Sorry, I actually saw a shadow behind the curtain.
人影？貴様、このモルトクラン県のセキュリティにケチをつけるつもりですか？
ユーリ、そろそろ遠心分離が終わる時間です。
おや、本当ですね。それではすぐに研究室へ戻らなければ。とにかく貴様は要経過観察ですから、次回の定期検診までこれまで通り過ごすように。本日は以上です。
With that, Yuri turned sharply and made his way down the stairs to the lab, white coat fluttering. Okay, thank you. Ew, that was close.
では僕もこれにて失礼するよ。ブラザー、あまり無理をしないように。
Oh my god, I want one of these episodes where he knows Jiro and Zenji is like there. Ugh. I waved to Yuri retreating back, and as Zenji hopped out from the curtain, I too left the more cracking exam room. Hmm? He suspects something, definitely. Chapter 3, Poa explains purpose for surprise visit.
ガール、驚かせてすまないね。さすがインテリゲンチャなユーリ君だ。危ないところだったよ。
Sanji looked sheepish as he drifted beside me on the way back from Murkraken. That's okay. Were you there to check on Jiro?
Of course. それもあるのだが、実のところ今日は君を探しに来たのだよ、ガール。
For me?
つい先ほどスバル君とハク君のもとに学園から出動命令があったそうなんだ。
Oh my god, of course.
しかしモービー先生はオンラインサイン会とやらで多忙らしくてね。
Oh my god. Such a geek.
今回は我々が直接監査役に指名されているガールに説明をすることになったのだよ。
So I'm going on a mission with Hotarubi next? The sudden news made me tense, and I waited, bracing myself for what kind of investigation lay ahead.
ただ、引き続き経過観察と診断された君にこれを言うのは心苦しいものの、資料を見る限りきっと今回もガールの呪いには無関係な調査だと思うんだ。
I see. This is bullshit. Oh my goodness. I see.
もしこの任務に参加することが君にとってのストレスになってしまうのであれば、どうにか参加を断れるよう僕も一緒にハク君にお願いをしよう。
If we can't, okay, just some typo, but I'm pretty sure it's if we can. I paused, considering how to respond to Senji's thoughtfulness. I feel like there's not gonna be any difference if I choose any. I'm just gonna say that's okay. No, that's okay. It's my job to expect missions, so that's what I'm going to do.
ああ、なんと立派な志なんだガール。しかしどうか無理はしないでくれたまえ。それに今回の任務というのがなかなかスペシャルかつミステリアスだという話だ。
Really? Special and mysterious? Hi.
はい、どうぞ。
I reached for the door handle, but the door to Hotarubi reception room stood open of its own accord. Oh? Huh?
ディオネシアの職人衆が戻ってきたことで、ホタルビの修繕が少しずつ進んでいてね。ところどころ、この建物も元の状態に戻ってきているのだよ。
Oh, so this door used to be automatic?
特待生さん。
おっと、噂をすればなんとやらだな。
Zebra and Haku were seated at the table with documents spread out before them, tea in hand. Oh, goodness, and so
連絡しようと思ってたとこだったのよ。
Yeah, I happened to run into Zanji.
そうなんだよ。学園内をプロムナードしていたらたまたまそこでガールと遭遇してね。
Zanji's words tumbled out as he rushed to corroborate my explanation.
何を焦ってるんだ。まあ呼び出す手間が省けて助かったわ。特待生、実はお前さんに。
Camp Darkwick, right? I cut to the chase and Subaru nodded, eyes wide.
特待生さんもうご存知だったんだね。
Yeah, Sanji told me that part too, and there's something I need to tell you all regarding that. I tried to keep my tone even, but perhaps picking out on something, Haku stood, face turning serious. What?
分かった。とりあえず座んなさい。
Oh shoot.
茶入れてくるから。
My bad. Sorry. Oh dang, I thought I skipped one. Okay, I did not.
そうだね。特待生さん、どうぞこちらに。
Stealing myself, I walked to the cushion Subaru was gesturing to and sat down. Oh.
ガール。
Huh? What? What's wrong, Zenji? Chapter 4. Familiar hospitality offers moment of respite. Oh my gosh, not this one again.
今日の茶受けは水羊羹だ。
Haku returned with a tray and set a teacup and a small glass dish in front of me. Thank you. Oh, is that bamboo I smell?
気がついた？このお羊羹は青竹の筒の中で固めて作られたものなんだ。
I don't even know what that is.
だから竹からこうしてお皿に取り出すと爽やかな甘い香りがするんだよね。
That's so interesting. It looks really good.
それつまみながらで悪いが、お前さん何か言いたいことがあって来たんだろう。
Haku sat down across from me, face on once again. Yes, Senji told me about the new mission. Test the durability of the training facility at Camp Darkwick. Oh.
訓練用施設としての運用が始まって約10年。それなりの犠牲者を出しつつも、最近になりようやく安全を確保する方法が確立できた。同時に強度に関する調査において、グールの攻撃にも耐えうる可能性は高いと判断された。
Okay, so I'm pretty sure, I feel like this episode takes place right after episode 16, because I'm pretty sure she's still, familiar with the camp,
その実証を君たちシノストラに任せたいんだ。
虚構世界と現実世界では流れる時間の速度に差異があります。大方、その影響で外の世界とは通話がつながりにくいのでしょう。ただし、その旨について特に資料には記載がなかったはずですが。はめられたんじゃねえの？なんだって。
I explained the mission I had been on with the Sinastra ghouls at Camp Darkwick just 2 weeks earlier. I told them about the fabricated world inside the training facility. How we had been unable to leave until we defeated the anomaly inside it. And how we struggled to contact the outside world. The thing I'm most worried about is the level of support from Darkwick.
詳しく聞かせてくれる？
Of course. What I just told you is vital information for survival. But they didn't tell us those things before we started the mission.
なんだって？それは死活問題ではないか。合宿所とは学園が管理する訓練用施設のはずだろう。
Sanji leaned over the table anxiously. I nodded. You can't take anything from the fabricated world inside the training facility outside. And if you're wounded or become ill there, you'll heal once you leave. But if you die, you can't be revived. They informed us about those 2 points beforehand, though it was buried in the case files. thanks to the Sinastra ghouls, we all managed to escape. But after sending more people to do that facility, I knew I needed to tell you what happened. Super had been listening quietly, a hand on his chin. I like that in this new timeline, and MC's like, getting more smarter, and a little bit more confident too. Like, really loving this new MC.
シノストラの顧問は確かハイド先生だったよね。
Unfortunately, and that guy's trash. Don't trust anything that he tells you, Subaru.
本来生徒を守るべき存在である教師が把握しているはずのリスクを伝えない。その理由って一体何なんだろう。
Well,
本当は気づいてんだろ、ルル。お前は切られたんだ。ここを永遠に出られずさまよってくれるか。願わくば死んでくれってな。殺す前にあいつを利用してはめる。
oh god, no, we can't tell him that. We can't tell the Hotarubi goes that
こ
part.
の俺を裏切った代償は高くつくよ。
As deliberated over how much to say, Haku, who'd been glaring at the case file, looked up at me.
いや、今お前さんが話してくれた懸念点、全部ここに書いてあんな。
Really? F them F. What? Chapter 5 concerning recollections from an earlier mission. Haku handed the file to Subaru, who was seated beside him.
特記注意事項。虚構世界での時の流れは現実世界の約10倍の速度で経過。
F them! Oh my goodness.
中で進んだ肉体成長は脱出と同時に現実の時間に即した肉体成長へと戻る。虚構世界で生成されたものはすべて部屋の外に持ち出した瞬間に消滅する。中で負った傷や病気は虚構世界から出れば完治するものの、死亡した場合は生き返ることができない。虚構世界は当該怪異を倒さない限り途中離脱は不可能。虚構世界内は外部との連絡が著しく困難である。これは虚構世界内外の時間の流れの際によるものだと考えられる。確かに今特待生さんが言ってたことは僕たちの調査資料には記載されてるみたい。
Right. After the mission, Risu said he wanted to gather testimonies. So I went with him to see Professor Heidi. Oh.
元来た扉から出られず外部との連絡も取れなくなった。もしかして君たちに渡した調査資料内部調査前の古いバージョンだったかも。ごめんグールによる本格的な調査は君たちが初めてだったからさ。
No, he did it on purpose. F him.
ちょっとうっかりしちゃってたみたい。次から気をつけるよ。でもさすがシノストラだ。無事に帰ってきてくれて先生すっごく安心しました。
Ugh.
とはいえ、危うく虚構世界から出られなかったかもしれねえんだろ。ここが普通の教育機関だったら一発懲戒免職だろ。
And well, he deserves to be fired anyway. I don't really care. Like, he's trash anyway. Heidi's trash.
ガールの身にも危険が生じたならばこうして忠告しに来てくれるのも納得だ。資料に追記していれば安全が保証されるわけでもないからね。
In contrast to the bitterness on Hakun's and Andrew's faces, Subaru studied the case file with a sullen expression.
本当にうっかりなのかな。
What's the mistake?
おいおい、スバルさん。まさかハイド先生がわざとやったって言いたいのかい？
I think he did, and I don't care. Like, he's trash.
ごめん、そういうわけじゃないんだけど。
少なくとも学園と機関にとって俺らグールは必要不可欠な存在だ。善治さんを亡くした時も 機関は総出でこの人を救おうとした。なんなら今でも。
I still don't believe that. Haku's eyes flicked to Zenji.
まあそんな実情で不慮の事故ならともかく恋にグールを殺そうとするとは考えにくい。学園に対して懸念を抱く気持ちはわかるが、疑心暗鬼を生ずだ。
See, that's the thing. I know why some people like think that he's kind of sus, but I feel like it's because he like knows what happens when you go against Darkwick. That's why he's trying to be like, you know, in the middle, like trying to be the good boy and then, like the good student with Darkwick, but also obviously trying to, you know, be the good friend, you know, with his friends, you know. So he's kind of like in the middle. Why do you think he's supposed to be like, you know, the person to go for advice? So that's just my opinion on Haku. That's why it's still often, despite him being like a little sus. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Haku. You know.
そうだね。特待生さんも不安にさせてごめんなさい。今の発言はどうか忘れて。
I'm gonna say I understand. Right? No, I understand how you feel. That's why I came to talk to you after all.
いろいろとお気遣いありがとう。今後も何かあれば遠慮なく言ってほしいよ。
うん。ひとまずその件は俺に預からせてくれないか。実際にこの目で合宿所ってのを見てみなけりゃ判断できんことばっかだしな。しのごの言ったとこでこれが学園からの正式な出動命令ってことには変わりない。
うん、ハクさんの言う通りだ。それに実は僕、合宿所として使われてる建物型会議に一度行ってみたい気持ちはあったんだ。
Seeing Subaru's eyes drop to the case file again, a small smile formed on Haku's lips. He turned to me.
特待生、学園の意向を率直に伝えると、急な指令ではあるが、出発は明日。
Oh wow! Of course, always with the short notice with Darkwick. Ugh.
一度合宿所を経験してるお前さんを今回も監査役に指名したいとのことだ。もちろん俺らとしては経験者が一緒に来てくれることは心強いが、あんたはどうしたい？
There's still so much I don't know about Darkwick and Professor Heidi's intentions. But everyone in Hotarubi has done so much for me. This is my chance to do something for them.
特待生君。
I was still uneasy, but I knew if I stayed behind, I'd only be making things harder for them. I'll go with you.
助かる。特待生、いつもありがとね。
今回もよろしくお願いします。特待生さん。
ガール、本当にいいのかい？
Sanji looked at me anxiously, hoping to reassure him. I flashed in an okay sign, just like Haku always did. And Heidi, like I said, he's trash, in my opinion.